Several people scrambled to extinguish a tent fire within a hospital compound in Khan Yunis. It is the aftermath of an Israeli airstrike Monday. Palestinian journalist Helmi Al-Fawaki was one of 2 people killed in the attack. 6 other journalists were wounded, according to medics and the local journalists' union. The tent was being used by local media. At around 3 a.m. at dawn, we woke up on an explosion next to us. We all got out of our tents and saw targeting of our journalist colleague's tent. The Israeli military said the strike targeted a man it says was a Hamas militant posing as a journalist. Since October 2023, more than 210 journalists have been killed by Israel's campaign in Gaza, according to the Palestinian Journalist Syndicate. But we will continue to deliver the message and conveying the truth to the whole world. This is our humanitarian duty. Medics say 28 other people were killed in separate strikes. This is what remains of a house in the central Gaza Strip. The Israeli military has carried out waves of strikes across the enclave, and ground forces have carved out new military zones since Israel ended its ceasefire with Hamas last month. Since the beginning of March, it has suspended the entry of goods into the Strip in a bid to further pressure Hamas into releasing more hostages. Meanwhile, in Jerusalem and the occupied West Bank, store shops sat closed and the streets were relatively empty as Palestinians held a general strike. Today is a strike for our brothers in Gaza, says this West Bank resident. It is good and not good. Do you think if we hold a strike, they will actually stop the siege on Gaza? May God be with them. All of this as Israel's Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu met with U.S. President Donald Trump in Washington. Netanyahu saying the 2 countries are working on another deal to get additional hostages released from Gaza.
Steve Witkoff, President Trump's very able representative, helped us get a deal that got 25 out. We're working now on another deal that we hope will succeed.
He says the 2 leaders also discussed Trump's plan to move displaced Palestinians from Gaza while the land is redeveloped, which he called, quote, bold, saying Palestinians would be moving of their free will. For City News, I'm Erica Natividad.